Okay, what is the Dream Edition? This Dream Edition is a CBG oil. CBG, other than CBD, is also a cannabinoid found in the cannabis plant. Endocanna, what? I will explain that to you in a minute. What makes this Dream Edition so unique for sleep? CBG is an extraordinary compound that is much harder to get if you compare it to CBD. The reason for this is that CBG is the precursor of all cannabinoids, and therefore it needs to be harvested much earlier in the flowering process. Otherwise, almost all of the CBG is converted to CBD and THC. It has been thought that CBG is the mother of all cannabinoids. That might also be one of the reasons why a lot of users report lots of positive and realistic dreams instead of negative dreams. And this is what makes the Dream Edition so unique. I just used the Dream Edition and it is 12 AM. I dropped 3 drops under my tongue and I let it rest there for about 120 seconds. The reason I let it rest under my tongue is because it enters my bloodstream much faster and way more effective than that I'm just swallowing it. I take this CBG, I take our Dream Edition 3 times a day, and that is in the morning when I wake up, in the midday, and just before going to bed. Now, how much you should take differs from person to person. We always suggest, and when I say always, I mean always suggest to start with 2 to 3 drops starting in the midday and before going to bed. And as I've told before, CBG, just like CBD and the Ultima Bio edition, isn't like any other prescription drugs. Because it is a mind-body supplement, everybody needs to find out their specific dosage. Needs to be taken with lots of care. And I mean lots of care. For example, maybe you only need 2 drops of CBG oil to have the same effect as I do when I have 4 drops. Another person discovers that he needs to take the CBG 3 times a day with 3 drops, and that works for him. Always start with a low dosage and build up from there if necessary. How does CBG work in our bodies then? CBG also interacts with the endocannabinoid system I spoke about earlier in the beginning of the video. The endocannabinoid system is a system that is known for over 30 years and that nobody spoke about. It is a system that keeps your body into balance. It is believed that the ECS, because that is short for endocannabinoid system, believed to have 2 sides. On one side, it helps you be active, energized, and feel good. And on the other side, if you feel sick, tired, or not well, the ECS helps you support being in balance again. So what I'm going to tell you about the ECS is just some basic information so that you understand how CBG, CBD, and all the other cannabinoids interact with your endocannabinoid system. The ECS has CB1 and CB2 receptors. And you can look at these receptors as locks. Although this is a marker, you can look at this as a lock. This is just a lock, okay? And these are the cannabinoids. What happens when a cannabinoid fits onto a receptor? A reaction arises. We have 2 endocannabinoids, endo meaning body's own, anandamide and 2-AG. But we also have phytocannabinoids, and these are the cannabinoids found in cannabis, which is so magical. So when a cannabinoid, a key, binds to a lock, a reaction arises. The ECS influences lots of processes in our body. And when I mean lots, I mean lots. Think of your immune response, your nutritional intake, your appetite, how you handle emotions, your thinking and learning. Also your reproduction system, your body temperature that needs to be constant. Imagine if you had a body temperature that was going like, it's not what you want, right? No, it also influences your sleep-wake cycle. The plant cannabinoids in the CBG oil mimic the reaction from your body-owned cannabinoids. They mimic the reaction and they go fit into the CB1 and CB2 receptor. Taking CBG, just like CBD, is believed to boost your endocannabinoid system and therefore is it believed to be relaxing, sleep promoting and de-stressing. Why is choosing for us a good idea? Here at SleepBD, we feel so grateful that nature gave us a plant to help thousands of people to increase the quality of the sleep and therefore increase the quality of their lives. We feel obligated to do something in return to nature. That is why we donate 10% of our profits each month to a good cause that has something to do with nature, that is nature related. Because life isn't only about taking, it's about taking and giving back.